Hi, welcome back to my channel. I said I was going to do a Filofax update on my binder. So here I am. I'm going to be telling you what I've done. I am very obsessed with Filofax right now. I have Pinterest. I've been searching on Pinterest like every single night, adding pages. It's unbelievable. I've been on YouTube. I've been on blogs. I've been looking all over Facebook. I am obsessed. Some nights I can't even read. It's like I'm obsessed with this binder. So anyway, you saw the binder. I bought it. And the person who told me what got me obsessed is I saw on YouTube Filofaxy Girls blog, and she her YouTube channel, and she got a teal one of this, and I was obsessed since I saw her video, and ever since then I can't stop thinking about this binder. So anyway, so this is my binder. I bought the binder. I got the hole punch. My hole punch is damaged. It does not punch the I think the 6 or 7 holes. Let me see. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 holes in this binder. So there's 7 holes. The hole punch was supposed to punch all 7 at the same time. And it's only punching 2 holes and jamming within the rest of the holes. It's jamming on me. I got so fed up. I was going to mail the thing back to the company. I have it all packaged to go to mail to them to get my refund, because the thing cost me $25 and the thing doesn't work. So I put it in a box to mail to them. I can't believe how much sunburn I got today. Anyway, I put it in the box. I was going to mail it to them. I went on their website. I wound up calling them on the phone, and they said they were going to mail me a new one. That was like over a week and a half ago, and I'm still waiting for the new one to arrive. I still have the old one that doesn't work, and I'm waiting for the new one to come in. So I keep on checking the mailbox every day. Anyway, what I did was I took my spiral binder that I got for 2015. I unbound it, cut off all the spirals, punched as best as I could with the punch that was broken, and my hand punch, and I punched it all in, and I wound up putting it in here. I'll just show you. I put it into my binder. However, it seems to be a little short. It doesn't sit properly. I don't know if you can see it. Like, it's very short. It goes up to here, and my binder has so much more room. I'm thinking that maybe I should reprint and make my whole new thing. Even though I punched this and put this in, I think I have to redo it. But I did start to put things in this binder. I made a, this is me and my husband. I put this on the ruler. There was a picture of me and my husband. I put it on the ruler, and I started to draw, and I started to write in here because I have different things, appointments that I have to put in here. So I did start to draw and color in with 2015. I am on the PTO of my child's school, and I already have stuff planned for next year, and the kids go to Hebrew school, so I have things planned in here already. So like, I already wrote some things for 2015 I needed to write. But besides that, I made this folder type thing. Okay, it's an envelope. I don't know if we could see it. Sorry. It's an envelope. I punched it, and it folds out. So, and it has a pocket, so I was able to put the schedule into the pocket. I put some post-it notes on the edge. And what I'm going to be using this for is I'm going to put the calendar. Here's January. So where, say I'm in February, I'm going to put, it's going to be more like my holder, my place mark of where I am of the month. So I don't really need to see the rest of the year if I'm only in February. So that's what I plan to use this little thing for. This was just a temporary thing. I only had, I already had this. This was like a photo thing that I had photos in, and I just punched it and put it in here. But it doesn't really match my binder, so I might change it and make it a different color. So this was more like just a temporary see if it works type thing. So I did do that. And then in the beginning of the very first, in the front of the year, I put these 2 tabs, and my kids have to attend services for Hebrew school. So, and I wrote how many days they have to attend and what days we have. So one is for Saturday services and the other one's for Friday services, and I have to keep track. So, because they have to make their bar mitzvah when they're 13, so they have to attend a certain amount of things. So I put that in the beginning. I have this pocket thing that I had from my other binder. I just stuck it in there. I figured I could put pens or maybe stamps or something in there. So this is my calendar, and then in the back of this I had some old ones from my other binder. I put those in here, January to December. As you can tell, it's very full. It goes to the end, and these are very short, so I'm thinking that I need to upgrade this. So I don't think it's going to work. But for the time being, that's what I have, and I don't have a whole bunch, so I can't really make new ones. So this is what I'm working with right now. So I got January to December, and then I do Project Life, which is I take a picture a day, and I do a weekly scrapbook page for my children, and I keep track of the week. So this is my 2015 calendar, and it's by week. It tells me week 1, week 2, week 3, and as I make the pages, I cross them out. So I know what page I'm up to for making their album. So that's that. I put that in here all the way to December. And then I have a birthday it says here. And I put all the birthdays of my family, my nieces and nephews, because I always forget them. I have to write everything down. And this is by month also, so it tells me when their birthdays are. I made a section for quotes because I'm constantly writing quotes down. So, and I actually have one. I think I already said it in my other video what the quote was. And then I have a reading one. And in the reading, I made a page like this, January through December, and I like to jot down when books are being released. So when I know the book that sometimes I see on YouTube, they're saying, oh, the book's being released in April, or the book's being released in February, and if I really like it and I want to purchase that book, I'll write it in the month that I want to buy it. So this way I know, and I wrote on the bottom, new releases 2015. So this will be filled up as I see them on YouTube. And then I made another chart over here. I just started this part. I'm going to write the books here, and I'm going to write, it says BK, which means I own the book. L means library, and R means I read it. So that's what I wrote here so far. This is more, I haven't started using it. This is more a temporary thing of see like how it's going to work, and if it works then I will continue doing it. If not, I will change it. So I have a few of those pages in here. My next section is PTO, and I don't have anything in there yet. And then I have social, but I don't know if I'm going to use that. My next page is addresses, and I got a couple of addresses in there and phone numbers. I'm not going to show you that, but and then I found some business card holders that I stuck in here. It's hard to see. and I found I'm trying to work out and I'm trying to lose some weight. It's very hard, and when you're over 40, it's very hard to keep track. So this is a killer workout that I found. I just printed it out and I stuck it in a folder type thing. And then I just have another sleeve and a pocket type thing in here. And then in the very end, I stuck this steno pads. I like writing because it has the lines, and I could use it for a shopping list or whatever. So after that, that's what I stuck in there. So that's what I have in here so far. And since then, I've been watching and talking to Filofax girl, and she mentioned that she plans her meals, and I tried to plan my meals out, and I just every year, it's been 10 years since I have the kids, and I just can't plan the meals. When I go food shopping, I know that I need chicken, beef, and sausage. So I kind of like get a couple of packages of this, couple of packages of that. I don't really plan my meals. So when I come home, my husband texts me about 2 o'clock in the afternoon almost every day, what are we having for dinner? And I look in the freezer, I said, okay, we have chicken. What can I make with the chicken? You know, if we had chicken today, tomorrow we'll have beef. If I had, you know, and I try to rotate that way, but I do not plan my meals. So this past week I did plan my meals. Thank you to Filofax girl. She told me about an app for my phone and my iPad and my computer called Pepper Plate. And I started to move my recipes from Pinterest to Pepper Plate. I just moved just this week's recipes that I've been using, and I used the shopping cart just for like 2 days, and I really enjoyed it. It synced to my phone, which I carry my phone to the store anyway. I do not carry my iPad. It's too big. But I do carry my phone everywhere, so I have everything synced. And I just started to use this, and I made up a 1-page just for this week, and I figured I will edit this as I go along and add it into my planner. So what I did was, I made this chart, and it says this week's meals Monday through Sunday. And I started jotting down what we had. So on Monday we had sausage and meatballs. And on Tuesday we had chicken cutlet with spaghetti and buffalo sauce. And then on Wednesday I had spicy lemon paprika chicken. And on Thursday we had a fundraiser with the schools. So we went out so it was out. And then today I had bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwiches. So, and I didn't write Saturday and Sunday. But that's what we had this week. And then I made a shopping list over here, and we're jotting down as I need something to write it in here. And I made this little task thing here, if you could see. So the task thing is, it says V is for Victoria. She has to read every night for 20 minutes. So, no, a half hour. So they're in 5th grade. They have to read a half hour. So I have Victoria reading, I have Justin reading, and I have Naomi reading, and then I have myself reading. I think, let's see, Monday, Tuesday they read. On Tuesday they read an hour because we have Hebrew school on Wednesday, so I made them read an hour, so that's why it's not checked off. And then I didn't write, let's see, they read on Thursday, but they don't have to read on Friday. So they read those days, and then I added laundry, clean, and exercise. So I did get to go exercise on Wednesday when they were in Hebrew school, so I got that in. And on the bottom I wrote a little notes. I could put notes in there. And then I'm going to actually fold this, because when it's in the, right now I have it on my desk as 1 page, but when I have it in my binder it's going to be folded. So excuse me, this will be the 1 page. So, and this seems to be working. I am starting to use it. So, and this was only this week. And then on the back, I made another type of chart. and on the top it says, currently things I need to do. So on the top, that's this here. This is my to-do. And I put more of my PTA stuff that I have to do. I had to do kid stuff books. We're selling them. So I put that down there, and I'm working on the fall photos. That's my job also. So I'm doing that, and I have to get volunteers. So I wrote that on here. And on the bottom, it says, currently on my book list. And originally, I wrote Amazon to buy, but I changed that. So I crossed it off. My face is very itchy. I have sunburn. Anyway, on the bottom, it says, currently on the book list. And I crossed off Amazon buys, and I wrote TBR September. And these are the books that I want to read for September. And I put a little box next to it. And the little box, I'll show you in a minute. A little box, I put a B if I own the book. I put an L if I requested it from the library. And if I started to read it, I circled a little dot in it. If I completed, which I didn't complete any of these, but I figured I would fill the box in. But I could show you what it looks like. So B means I own the book. L means library. And this one, Rumble, I started to read. So I put a little, I highlighted it in a little. These are the books I like to read in September, which I probably won't get to all of them because I am back to work now and it's not summer reading anymore. It's more like I come home and I have to cook dinner. I'm exhausted. I'm reading, but I'm falling asleep. So I probably will be back to my 4 books a month. So I don't know if I'm going to get to all these. But these are the books that people are doing that I belong to. Goodreads. I belong to a lot of the groups. So, of course, Rumble is the book Explosion book. And then they're also reading Not a Drop to Drink at one of them. The Fifth Wave, Obsidian, Unlucky 13, All the Truth That's in Me, Sailor Moon, which is a graphic novel. And I really like to read The Maze Runner before the movie comes out. So that's my to-do, which is probably not going to happen. And on the right, I have this little on the top part, it says, silly, sweet, serious, shocking. And it says, oh, the things that you say. And I have the date, but I didn't write anything in there yet. So I will take that out. But sometimes my kids say some strange things, or they'll text me some strange things, and I usually take a photo of it if they text me. Like my daughter the other day, I was at the gym, and my husband was sleeping, but he was here watching them. And she's texting me, and I'm on the treadmill. And I'm like, what the heck? She says, can you bring me home some snakes? So I'm like, what? I wrote back to her, okay, do you want some lizards too? And she wrote back, what? And I said, well, I have to go to the pet store. And she's like, what are you talking about? I want some snakes. So it was going back and forth, back and forth. She wanted snacks. But she was spelling it wrong. And it was text. She had me laughing so much that I had to take a picture of my my phone, my text. So I did include it in my week. It was so funny. It's just, sometimes they don't know how to spell correctly, and it's just, you can play some jokes on them. It's really funny. But anyway, so that's really fun. But that didn't happen this week. That happened like last week or the week before. So I did include that in my Project Life. So anyway, so the bottom part is quotes of the week or the day. It says, I put that on the bottom. It says the quote of the day, the year, the travel, or the season. And I put 2 quotes here that I found either on Pinterest or a book that I was reading. And I like to jot down things. So the first quote that I wrote here is, you need to learn to say no without feeling guilty. Setting boundaries is healthy. You need to learn to respect and take care of yourself. So that's one of them. And the second quote I actually got this morning when I was watching Orange is the New Black. I'm watching the second season, and I can't watch it when the kids are around because it's very graphic, so I watch it when I put them on the bus to school, and then I have an hour to eat my breakfast, and that's when I'm watching it. So this morning, and I think I'm on it's season 2, episode 3 or something, well, 3 or 4, and the quote was, one of the women said, "If Grateful paid the bills, we'd all be Bill Gates." And I thought that was really cool, and that was from Orange is the New Black, and I thought that was really cool, so I wrote that down. And then on the bottom it says the week that we're on, so we're on week 37, and I think this is working, but as I said, I might take this part off and maybe make my quotes bigger and make this the whole column for quotes. So I don't know yet. It's still a work in progress. So this was this week, and it won't fit into my spiral binder, so I actually just have this laid out on my desk right next to, underneath my binder, and when I need to write something down, I grab it. The second thing that I was working on was, I saw on Filofaxy Girl, she made these stickers that she was using on her whole week. And I tried to make stickers that go on my labels. And I made some, but it wasn't fitting on my labels. But since I scrapbook, I could just cut these out and maybe just glue them on. So I made these labels. The top one says Hebrew School. Then it says pay bills, and then I have some dates here and birthdays where I could just write in the person's birthday. And then I have music lessons and the time. So I made this little sheet. So let me see if I can make it bigger. So it says Hebrew School, and it has the time, and then it says pay bills, and I have a couple of them. Then I have the date where I could circle in the month and the year. And here's the birthdays. And I could write in the name when I need to. And then here's the music lessons. My kids have music, and one does piano, and the other one does guitar, and one of my does art. So I figured I could make these and just cut them out and like glue them on with double-sided tape into my binder when I need them. So, and I just printed this on regular paper. So that's what I've been working on, and I just hope that my hole punch comes in the mail. But anyway, well, thank you for watching. Sorry, I hope this video wasn't too long, and I will see you in another video. Bye. Happy reading. Bye.